To all leaders, past and present, in whatever capacity you sat, you earned the trust of the people of this nation that they decided to vote for you, select you to govern the nation's affairs. There's a particular standard to which you were held. There's an expectation. You promised faithfully to fulfill just that. Look in the mirror and ask yourselves if you have fulfilled that promise to the nation. Take a look at your progress from childhood to this moment and equate it to your very neighbors, not your cronies who benefit from spoils. We're talking about all the individuals with whom you attended school, with whom you played, those who were not your friends. How have their lives been better from your own actions? Because you, by earning their trust, are in the place you are today, and you have reaped success. Has the success been honorable? Are there any irregularities in your dealings? The question on the lips of the nation today: did you betray the people? Who benefits from their labor? Who benefits from the resources of this nation? Has it been squandered, given away? Has there been integrity across the board? Or have you done the nation wrong? If audited, every single one of you, could the books balance? Are your consciences clear? If you stand before the Almighty this very moment, can the conscience be clean? When you look in front of the mirror, what looks back at you? Have you deceived the people? Have you abused the nation? Have you squandered the resources? Have you lived huge while the nation suffered? Have you falsified documents? Just questions. Just asking questions of you. It's interesting how some of you have found the avenue of Success Boulevard. But that success hasn't translated to the general populace. Was that the purpose for entering governance? Has the nation been divided to its demise, but to your success? Have the colonists benefited from the labor of our people, their energies, from the nation's resources? Have the fences closed in on the nation? Have they been denied access to their beaches and to the natural resources? Questions. What was your plan for the nation? Is this the plan you had? Is this the Jamaica you foresaw when you vowed, took that oath of allegiance Was this the Jamaica you intended? The death and destruction? The disregard for morals and values? Is that it? Past and present leaders, your pockets have been filled. You're well paid by the people. You took 300%. You took great increases. You disregarded our teachers, treated them like commoners. You disregarded the civil servants, disregarded our professionals. You disregarded everyone. That's what you had intended for our great nation. Is this what you had in mind? It is utterly disgraceful. It's shameful, if I may say. And interestingly, when there are individuals who are prepared to, who can make a difference, they are sidelined. When they come with initiatives, present tangible solutions, what do they get? They're sidelined, they're pushed aside, sometimes eliminated. And corruption thrives. Is this the best for a nation? One has to be fearless, understanding the potential consequences for speaking, understanding full well. But one speaks for the generations to come, not for the moment. When one has vision, he sees the long-term future. Does your vision 2030 have the nation's best interest at heart? Because we have a vision, and we are willing to bring this nation forward so that every single member of this nation improves in its quality of life and standard of living. Yes, we have that potential. We have that as a vision. There are those who would take on this leadership of this nation without collecting a red cent from the nation's resources, but would create wealth. Whatever you would have paid that leader, a leader would take that to plant the first seeds so that the nation benefits and demonstrate what true leadership is. Many will cringe at hearing this because you think leadership, governance is about you being wealthy at the nation's expense. No. The leader faces the fire with the people. He walks the journey with them. He walks ahead of them. He leads, not hide behind, and be comforted and be cushioned while the nation suffers. That's not leadership. You pilferage, that's pilferage of the nation's resources. That's dishonesty. When you pledge to lead, you should be able to walk among your communities, walk among your people. That's leadership. Lift the load with them, not whip them and flog them and protect yourselves. That's not leadership. And so, what we need is leadership. It's time for problem solving. People start despair, and it's either some now listen or they simply just not care. Before JA can prosper, certain things must be in place. And if you fail to see this, problems will forever face. What we need is leadership. Someone we all can trust. We call it leadership. To have a change, we have to have that first. Or forever we'll be searching, but the search will be in vain. What we call it? Leadership. And see how much we gain. There's far more to that. It's not just a poem. There's far more to that. I'll share in time. Leadership. I know the quality of this video. It's impromptu, nothing planned. So what you're hearing is just what you're getting. To the nation, there is a great change coming. There's a better day coming. And that's a promise to you. And even if they seek to eliminate, there are many capable, willing to take you forward. Don't be fooled into thinking this divisiveness is the solution. Harmonization of our people, unification. There are many who desire that, and the great percentage of the population that did not mark an X on behalf of the division of the nation, were the ones who spoke loudest, because they say what we need is harmony. A nation divided cannot stand. It's bloodshed, hardships on the land. United we stand, divided we fall. We're falling because we've been divided. Can you understand this? Can anybody feel this? So to everyone with a conscience, I'm speaking to you today. This is Elijah. I'm speaking to every single one of you with a conscience. To those without a conscience, those devoid of a conscience, who desires the division of the nation and the fall of the nation to the hands of the colonial elements, I'm not speaking to you. If your desire is to divide and destroy this nation, I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to all the individuals today who are willing to take this nation forward. From this point, I'm saying to all of you, let's rise in unity, in harmony, with dignity and integrity. Let's discard all the negatives that have destroyed us for so long. Let's cease to value the package and ignore the content. For far too long, that's the case. Been speaking a long time, but the package has been the focus of many, ignoring content. There's far more than meets the eye. And I call on every single member of this nation today to let's rise in harmony. Let's honor the source of our existence. Let's atone because we have fallen terribly. Let's rise in unity. And I'll direct you to that video on YouTube, Let Us Rise in Unity. This is the voice of reason. This is Elijah. Justice, truth, be ours forever. Listen to your conscience and with your conscience. A wonderful, prosperous, productive day to you all. Let's rise together.